Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. And I'm back for these new week's energies. This will be Divine Masculine situation for September 30th through October 7th. So, I'll get straight into it. I don't think I need no introduction in this. If you need a reading, just click on the link below, fill in the contact section of my website. It's at the end of every page on the website. It's a Wix site. Just fill in that, and that's how you get your first initial message with me, or just email me at dsterling13@yahoo.com. I see a lot of people have been trying to reach me, and y'all been hitting that URYD link. It's still a glitch that I ain't fixed. That's on me. So if I was you, if you feel like you kind of hit me up for a reading and I ain't hit you back, just send me an email, dsterling13@yahoo.com, and we'll initiate from there. Okay? I'll tell you everything you need to know to get you square. Only way you can book is through talking to me directly. So just throwing that out there. Only way you can pay is by talking to me directly. And to those I sent my information to and I ain't heard jack from you, you know, as far as payments and stuff like that, I got y'all names. I'm kind of paranoid when it comes to stuff like that. And it's either like, I don't know, you're either a scammer or you're a jammer. Either way, I don't want nothing to deal with you. So, you know what I mean? I'll hit all y'all back at the end of the year. You know, before taxes and stuff like that. To let y'all know kind of clear what's going on over here and how it's going to be done. So I'll get into that later, probably in next year's rant or something. Once business gets a good turnaround, but for right now, it's a couple people on my watch it list, and it's just getting bigger and bigger. So, that being said, let's get straight with it. Once again, thanks to all my clients, thanks to all my subscribers. If you ain't hit that subscribe button, please do it. You'll see why. But anyway, let's get with it. Divine Masculine situation. Let's go with it. Up top, we'll have the Mystery Madness row for the Divine Masculine. We have his row at the bottom. We have the overall energy, bottom line energy. Definitely have clarifiers. Let's get to the message. So, overall energy, we got the Four of Swords. Divine Masculine is in his head. Now, I don't take this as idle-minded. I don't take this as like, I don't take this nothing but just focusing. You know, it's really trying to focus and get a clear picture, clear mental picture of the situation. This goes for the masculine entirely. It's just he's really trying to zone in on what he's really wrapping his mind around something. He's really wrapping his mind around something. And whatever it is, pretty huge. And so he's taking the sweet ass time really trying to configure what this is and can be mentally for him. Bottom line energy, we have that Ace of Cups that was in the Twin Flame and Separation reading. Self-care, self-awareness, self-love, self-respect, self-appreciation. Once again, if you appreciate yourself, you can appreciate another human being. If you love yourself, you can love another human being. The reason why people are killing people out here is because they don't love themselves. If you loved yourself, you will love your fellow neighbor. If you see the God in you, you will see the God in someone else. You obviously can't see the God in a good person you just killed because you out here godless, son. Lawless. No type of motherfucking morals. Thus, you're a plague or a virus to mankind. Human beings put on earth to give love and receive love, whether that's with another person or yourself. Because you got to give yourself love, and you got to receive love from yourself too. It's not that hard. It's not rocket science. What I just said was not rocket science at all. As a human being, you were put on earth to give love and receive love. Some people are going to take more than they give from you, but that's them. You are giving yourself love and receiving love from yourself. That's why you can give love and receive love as a human being and interact with everybody else. If you're not at that place in life, get on it. And how you get at that place of life is by self-awareness, self-love, self-acknowledgement, self. care. Do you right. Because if you're doing you right, you ain't got to be breaking your neck trying to figure out how you can do somebody else right. You just treat people how you want to be treated. But you got to reverberate on this frequency first. Bottom line. Coming to the situation. Last reading. We got this Decepticon. This is Divine Masculine's Masculine Mystery Madness role. We got the Decepticon here. Being clarified by what's in his role coming to the situation, which is basically the madness to this, which is the Nine of Pentacles. Divine Masculine at the cusp of being where he needs to be in life. Pentacle-wise, life. This is career, relationships, friendships, love, path, purpose. You know, you're at the cusp of finally getting to a 10 of Pentacles, which is being where you need to be in life, where you always want to be in life. Only thing keeping you from going to a 10 status is, like I say, you're not being your true authentic self. You're holding back something. This is a whole pipe, and it's clogged by this. All you have to do is unclog it. This is mental. Something in yourself, masculine. The madness to the reason why you're always at a 9 and ain't been at a 10 yet is because you ain't being who you truly are. You are being a Decepticon. You are holding secrets. You are being a person who you don't even know. It's like you don't even know who you are, so you can't even appreciate the people who are in your life that are making the impact that you really need right now. Point blank, period. As far as Divine Masculine's Mystery Madness role in regards to the feminine energy, it's the 9 of Wands. Wounded warrior. It's that deep wound. You know, I take this deep wound, got a lot to deal with this Decepticon right here. Especially with the masculine. This Decepticon energy seems to kind of go hand in hand with this wound he got. It's like he got wounded. That's a secret. That's the secret that he's hiding here and ain't let out the bag yet what this is. We'll get more clarification on that. But the madness, what this madness is reflecting the 9 of Swords that this masculine has in regards to himself, in regards to the feminine energy. So he's stressed, losing sleep, losing weight, losing hair, losing teeth, really driving himself crazy trying to, it's like you stressing over the inevitable. And on top of you stressing, mentally stressing over the inevitable, things you can't stop, things you can't prevent, things you really have no control over in your own life, which is normal. Human beings go through it all the time. You are very, very deeply wounded by this. The fact that you are stressing in the manner that you're stressing. The fact that this shit is heavy on you. The fact that you could write off any other little situation, any other little conflict, the demo outside the whole feminine, twin flame, union, Zion shit. Like, aside from that, everything else can be handled and rolled off and swept under the rug or maintained hidden like the Decepticon you can be. But in this particular demo, it's a little bit too much. Obviously, because these are 9s. You're on your way to the end. The 10 of Wands, which is ending something you was very passionate about. It's like, like I said, the reason why this shit is too much is because you're at the end. This is the feminine energy too. It's feminine role. This wound that you got. Set the process of healing. Once this wound heals, you ain't gonna have shit to trip over anymore. That's like your arm. Example, your arm was broke. And it's like, your dad wants you to play football. You didn't want to play football because football was a little bit too much for you. You actually wanted to play like soccer or something. Like you actually wanted to just dance or sing or act or some shit. You know what I mean? But since you're a boy, dad was like, no, fuck that. You're playing football. And then your first fucking game, you get injured. Motherfucker break your arm. Right? So it's like your arm, you're out the cast, right? And it's like, okay, that was a close call. I'm going to stick to acting or stick to singing or some shit before I get hurt. And it's like your dad wants you to, you know, play football again. And it's like you're still showing signs that your arm is still not ready when it's already ready to get you out of playing some shit that you don't want to play anyway, but you're playing it for the sake of your dad's praise or something. Thus, it's wounding you, it's hurting you, physically and emotionally hurting you because you can't really be yourself right now. You didn't want to play football the first time, that's how you got injured, which kind of fucked up what you had going on anyway. So you took a few losses. That's really what this is. Stressing over the inevitable. All you have to do is Eight of Wands it. Speak. Hey, I don't want to do this. This is not what I want to do. Okay, I'm done. And move along. You're doing what's best for you. You're ending something you was passionate about. I don't mean your heart was in it. You was passionate about it, but you got to let that go. As far as the Nine of Swords, stressing. It's like you literally losing sleep. Literally losing your hair. Literally losing weight the wrong way. It's a good way to lose weight. It's the wrong way to lose weight. You're losing weight the wrong way. Stressing over the inevitable. Just accept it. Submit. Because the Death card is next after this. The Ten of Swords is putting an end. A real end. A permanent ending to something. Which is all this stressing and shit. Swords. Seven of Swords is the Decepticon. Nine of Swords is like at the cusp of like the madness. This is elevation. You went from the 7 to the 9. That's good. Keep going. Let it all go. Submit to purpose, to God, to your path, to where you were supposed to have been the whole time in life that you just finally coming to the entrance to. As far as the masculine's mystery madness role in regards to his energy himself, we have the Six of Swords in the mystery madness role and the Four of Cups. This is him in regards to himself. So in Divine Masculine in regards to himself, we got the World card. The madness to him being in the World card is the whole Six of Swords. In order for you to get where you need to get to in the World Masculine, you need the Six of Swords, which is going with the flow. Stop going against the current and just go with the flow. If the flow you're going to is like this way, and that's where the river flowing, but you're going this way, just walk along the bank of the river to get you where you need to go to. You don't have to swim upstream. Yes, it'd be easier to go the waterway because you ain't got to go through all the terrain and shit, but if it's easier to go through the terrain, go through the terrain in the world. Whatever method you got to use to get you right in the world, do it. Because at the end of the day, it's your world. You create everything that happens in this planet. You attract every person that comes in your life here, subconsciously or consciously. Even your divine feminine masculine, you attracted the feminine to you. And he could be a she could be a he. You're not be rocking in this motherfucker. Because you go with the flow, shit happens in the world. Luck happens. Faith happens. Serendipity happens. Things happen. People happen. You got to take advantage of all that and go with the flow every time. Because if you don't, you're going to miss blessings. You're going to... Like I said, I think about it every day. If my 20 end of my life, yo, I wouldn't know where the fuck I would be at spiritually, mentally, physically. You know what I mean? It's been a win, 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 and a whole bunch of lessons because we don't take losses around here since I met my 20. I learned a lot by going with the flow, by submitting to something that's greater than me, by bowing down to a nigga that's greater than me on some West Side Connection shit. It's how power is formed. Get with the shits. As far as his future card, Masculine's Mystery Madness road going to his future, he's got the Ascension card. The Nebuchadnezzar, as I like to say. This is getting high and saying bye to the bullshit. This is the world below here. Everything in this space, in this three-dimensional realm right here is the world. Yes, we live in the world. However, if you're a divine person, you can ascend from the world. and always come back to this motherfucker. I mean, it's your world. Your world that you can come to or leave anytime you want to. Okay? But while you're here, while you're in the world, do some ascension shit in the world. Do some very passionate spiritual services while you're in the world. As a human being, make yourself a very divine asset to the world, a very spiritual assistance to the world. Give more to the world than the average, A for average person. Be an anointed person among average motherfuckers. Be an ascended mind among averageness while you're in the world. Because the Divine Masculine himself going to the future, he's finding emotional fulfillment. Coming to the situation, being at the cusp of where he needs to be in the world, and leaving the situation in emotional fulfillment in the world. Clarification time. Clarifying this Four of Swords being in his head, wrapping his mind around this whole demonstration, we got the Six of Wands. 6 plus 4 is 10. This is a celebration or a victory. So whatever he was in his mind about, let's see what he was in his mind about. Letting go and moving forward. Another 4. So the Divine Masculine is in his head, wrapping his mind around his next step, where he needs to go, what direction he needs to head to, and he's finally figured that out. However, he has another obstacle that probably just popped up soon he made his mind up of some shit he needs to let go. He obviously let it go because he's at the 9 of Pentacles. So, in the midst of figuring out what direction he wanted to go to, he reveled in that moment, and then some shit popped up that he got probably tested, probably another obstacle, temptation or some shit, I don't know. And he moved past that. Good for you. Bottom line, this Ace of Cups, self-care, self-love, self-awareness, self-respect, self-admiration. And the process of him gaining all that self-care, healing himself, healing those deep wounds, getting in tune with himself, loving himself, appreciating himself, so he can be his true authentic self, authentic self out here, and not out here being a fucking Decepticon out here in these streets. By doing that, he's learned some valuable lessons. By looking at yourself introspectively, by opening up your heart, you'll start to see the people you kind of hurt in the process. You hurt yourself in this process of self-awareness. You've hurt other people in the process of this self-awareness. And you're feeling kind of, I'll say, ashamed of what the future holds at this point. It's like you're drunk and you don't know how fucking drunk you are as a drunk until it gets filmed, or you hurt people to where you have to stop. Or you're so addicted to drugs to where, like I say, you're losing weight, teeth, sleep, teeth, weight out here. And losing your motherfucking mind out here, and it's starting to hurt people other than yourself, seeing you in the state that you're in. Out of all that hurt, an awakening has to come. And that's what's happening. Bottom line. Clarify this Decepticon card. We have, coming into the situation, the Divine Masculine's Mystery Madness roll, we have the Devil card. So, whatever the secret is, it's pretty much chained to him. This is the, oh God, I was talking to my mom yesterday. She was venting like she usually does with me. Not about me, just the world shit she got going on. She really ain't got too many homies like me. I'm Dolo too, out here. So I understand. So I literally just let her talk for 20 minutes. And for 20 minutes, she was just japping. Like really saying some shit that was really pent up. She wasn't saying it to the person she wanted to say it to. She was saying it to me. Okay? But I let her do it because she was on her way to church. She was just arguing with somebody. I'm not gonna say no names in case they're watching and shit. It's family business. And she hit. The only child she knows is gonna be there to let her vent. Whenever she needs a call, I'm always gonna pick up. She already know that. So she calls me, and I just put the phone here, and she's just japping and japping and japping. She finally pull up at church, and she's like, thanks. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I can always call you to, what the hell going on? I was saying something outside. It's always good to call you and vent. I know, you just letting me vent, and I appreciate that. I'm like, that's why I'm here. It's cool, Mom. You good? Just have fun at church. And slang she was using all that really wasn't church orientated. She was really pissed. She was really hot. She was heated. You know what I mean? Cussing up a storm and shit. Really sounding like me on the phone. But she blew off her steam. She let that out the bag. Now she's on her Six of Swords shit. She can go with the flow soon as she step foot in church and do her thug thigament shit. And actually, that's what you did, Mastin, because you slick went from the Seven of Swords to the Six of Swords. And what's in between this is this wound, big ass wound. You was hiding this wound. You blew off some steam, blew that out, unclogged that there, and now you have a consistent stream. Now things are meshing well. As far as this Nine of Pentacles business, this masculine has coming into the situation, we got the Nine of Pentacles being clarified by the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, a big ass decision. A huge moment. It's like you at the Nine of Pentacles. It's like you've been at a place you've been at your whole entire life. It's like now you're ready to step into the inevitable. Embrace like a new path, a new future, a new direction, so to speak. And it's gotta be uncomfortable, but you gotta have the strength, the authority, the agility, the stamina to overcome this. So you can get to the final stage. It's a level 10 where you always wanted to be in life. Clarifying this Nine of Wands, this Wounded Warrior card, this deep, deep wound, we have the Two of Swords. This is being on the fence. What are you on the fence about? Ten of Pentacles. Once again, it's like you at the very cusp of being where you want to be in life. It's just you got this wound that's keeping you from that, and you hopping a fence. Either someone is tethering you, got you in a stagnant position. It's like you've been in the same position for years and you ain't nothing's happened. So either A, you don't want to progress, or you're engulfed around people who don't want you to progress, or who's cool at having you where you at. If you're not the one keeping you where you at, and you are, even if someone else is keeping you where you at, that's you keeping you where you at. You gotta move, progress, level up, move forward. You know what I'm saying? More of the same is not enough. More of the same is not enough. That's why you need to level up to a 10. Be all that you can be. Be the best person you can be, period. For the sake of yourself. Give me 1 second. Now, clarify this Nine of Swords. Losing sleep, losing teeth, losing weight, losing hair, stressing over the inevitable. This divine masculine in regards to the feminine energy, we got a Tower moment. It seems like the Tower moment always takes these 9s to 10s. Tower moment, this is like Judgment Day. This is like a divine intervention, divine smack from God, like a divine wake-up call. Like God really coming out his way to reach down from the heavens to smack the dog spit out you to get you to see what path you need to get on, or to let you see what you really need to be thinking about, what you really need to be stressing over. It's like you stressing, literally stressing over inevitable, some shit that you cannot control, and then the inevitable happens, and now it's like, all right, I didn't want it to happen, but it happened. Let me get to it. No, you knew it wasn't gonna happen. Should have just got to it anyway. Anyway, clarifying the Six of Swords, rolling with the homies. We got the Seven of Cups, the Pimp Cup Chronicles. Best way you can go with the flow, Divine Masculine. This is the madness. Best way you can go about the flow, Divine Masculine, is getting in tune with yourself. Self-care, self-love, self-admiration, self-respect. That's just on a personal level. When it's on the Seven of Cups business, this is seeing how raw you are compared to everybody else, masculine. Go with the flow with that shit. Your feminine is telling you, hey, you're special. You're not like everybody else. You actually have a path to do something greater than what the fuck you've been doing. Go with the flow on that shit one time. Okay, yeah? What you mean? Oh, shit. Let me put you on, bruh. Out of all these cups, you're special. Once again, we're not saying anybody is better than anybody. You get out what you put in. If you're putting in God's work, you're going to get a lot of God's work back. And it's not only going to bless you, it's going to bless others. I'm blessed because you're blessed, buddy. Once you get blessed with me so we can bless each other in the whole world. I'm blessing like a storm around here. If you get on part of this blessing bandwagon, we can bless 3-4 times more people than I'm blessing right now. Because I'm special. And you're special too. And when two special people get together, we can do some real special shit other than just one person doing special shit and another person acting like they're not special when the person who's special been telling you you've been special your whole life. Special in a good way. That's the madness to himself. Clarifying this world position, 4 cups, in regards to himself, we got the 2 of cups. In this world, you gotta have love. You gotta 2 of cup someone. This is the Lover's card. This is 2 of cupping someone you were meant to 2 of cup. This is loving someone you were meant to love. Meeting someone you were meant to meet. Getting to know someone you were meant to know. Someone that can change your life. 4 plus 2, that's 6 of cups. That's the sauce. Someone that can give you a little bit more style, a little bit more steez, a little bit more sauce, a little bit more flavor to what you already had going on. You was already a suave guy. You know what I mean? But when you met your feminine, your divine feminine, you just got a little bit more suave. You was already looking good when you met your feminine. After you met her, you start looking better, feeling better, doing better, talking better. Your bread started getting right. Everything in your life started changing for the best. It was a little weird, but it started changing for the best upon meeting your feminine, because your feminine life has changed 3 times since you met her. Her pinnacles have doubled, triple times since you met her. Her style is quadrupled since you met her. You just don't see none of this shit because you're just not paying attention. It wasn't aware to you in the world before you got aware in the world about it. That's where the guilt on this whole third sword shit came from. Because now it's like, damn, I didn't know that. I know that now. Damn, look how much I missed out on tweaking. Damn, look how many opportunities that could have worked in my favor that's not working anymore. Vice versa. Twin fucked up on some, your feminine messed up on some opportunities you had for her. You know what I'm saying? On some input or some advice, some communication you had in store that she wasn't probably listening to or trying to hear at the time that kind of scarred her with you. It's vice versa. Moving on. As far as this Ace of Wands, going into the future, this Nebuchadnezzar, this ascension shit, this just going past the BS of the world and just ascending to a higher place and coming back to handle your business, that's being clarified by the 3 of Cups. And let me pick out another card. There's too many ways I can go with that. 6 of Cups, that's sauce again. So, it's like, in order to ascend, divine masculine, the madness to you ascending, like rising above the BS that's going on in the world that's kind of hindering you, stagnating you, you got to take an account. This is A, for an account of what you have around you. This is you, Divine Masculine. This is what you got attached to you, Divine Masculine. And it's all around you like moons and shit. Thus dragging you down. Thus stagnating you. Thus making you drag. You're not spinning on your axis to the best optimal ability because you got drag. This could be a karmic. This could be a self-imposed whatever. This could be family members. That's like I say, this is your life. This is your world. This square is your world. But in your world, you got people who ain't even like on the same page of you in your own world, and you're literally dragging them in your world. Free yourself. Take them out the equation. Get to this. A single cup. Get to your own shit. Okay? Yes, you're gonna learn some lessons by doing that. Yes, you're gonna hurt. It was three of cups. Now it's the ace of cups, and this is the heart pain card. Yes, you're gonna feel guilty. Yes, you're gonna hurt about removing these cups. But at the end of the day, do what's best for you. Show world, show life. Why fuck your life up for what somebody else gotta say in your life when they got a whole life of their own that they need to be building for themselves? People cling on to other people because they ain't got a life. Because you got something going on. You got a whole life going on. They have no life. They're clinging on to your life just like this. Leeches. You know what I'm saying? Parasites. They're in your world living off your shit. Feeding off you at all times. Until you detach from them, you ain't going to be able to spin and enjoy your own shit. You ain't even going to be your own self. You ain't going to know how to be your own self if you keep the shit up. Clarifying this 10 of cups, being emotionally fulfilled, masculine, going to the future, yourself. We have, oh shit, this is the devil card. See, I ain't used this deck in a minute. This is the Fool card. Okay. It's crazy because this is the first card in the reading. This is the last card in the reading. So, going back to the Decepticon business, this is the Fool card. So it's like, it's not that you're chained. This is the devil. It's in a way of this emotional fulfillment. It's not in a way of the secret thing. So the whole letting the cat out the bag, the whole you being your true authentic self part, the only reason why you can't is because you don't know how. You're a fool when it comes to you keeping it real. You're a fool. You're an idiot when it comes to you being your true authentic self. You're so used to being someone else, or you're so used to just going with the flow of being something you're totally not because in your head it seemed to work better. Like if my twin watching, I'm going to say this shit straight too. Like, you probably think I don't know you, right? Like, just because you ain't revealed yourself to me that I can't fault you for shit that I don't know, or fault you for a person I've never seen before. Like, you only push me away. Like, you'll rather push me away before you'll show me your true authentic self. And you're so scared of the real you not being accepted by me that you won't even present that person to me. You'll rather be a Decepticon than be your true authentic self with me because you really think that it's something that bad about you that I wouldn't accept or like or whatever the fuck. And we're just homies. So what the fuck could that possibly be that I already wouldn't know of? Doesn't make sense not being yourself because half the time people know who you really are. You're the only one thinking people don't know you, and that's why you end up stuck in that mind frame. Going to your future. Only thing keeping you from being emotionally fulfilled are these devil addictive codependency energies that you just can't seem to get away from. The whole thing that you'll rather hide who you really are than show a person who you really are because in your heart, you know, you feel like I say, if you feel unworthy, then that's how you're gonna think people feel about you all day, every day. Until you feel worthy about yourself, no one's ever gonna make you worthy. Feel worthy. Until you got confidence in yourself, no one will ever make you feel fully confident. Like I said, until you fully respect yourself, you ain't never gonna respect nobody. Quicker you can put it in to this devil energy, this codependency energy. If these is addictions you still dealing with, like I said, best shit you can do is tell people. Yeah, I'm still on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been dealing with it for a long time. I hope, like, don't judge me. Like, your twin wouldn't. The world will, but your twin wouldn't. No matter what the fuck it is, your twin is not going to not accept you for who you think you really are. Because they really know who you are more than you know yourself. What does the Divine Masculine let the Divine Feminine know in the 4th and 5th dimension? Union. Home. I want to get there. I just want to go home. You've been saying this shit for a minute. You just want to go home. To what feels like home. To what is home. To who reminds you of home. To what your soul song feels like home to you. What does your 4th and 5th dimensional self, Divine Masculine, want to let you know? Move fast and furiously towards home. This is you in the last reading. This is what the last reading told you to do. Take your ass home. Home is where your Divine Feminine is. You don't know how to get home? Talk to your Divine Feminine. She'll tell you how to get home. I'm going to repeat that shit. Go home. You don't know where home is? Ask your Divine Feminine. She'll tell you how to get home. And what the universe want to let you know? You got to put an end to some shit you're very passionate about. You got to put an end to some shit you put time, energy, and resources in. You thought it was going to work. It ain't going to work. It ain't been working. Why the fuck are you going to keep trying some shit that ain't done? This is the last level. This is how you get past that deep wound. It's putting an end to this shit you've been trying to heal. Like, you hurting yourself not being yourself. The only way you can truly heal yourself is by being your true self. Do that. That's the message that I got. Hope I can be of some assistance. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned. Definitely got more videos. Like I said, I got my first live call I forgot about. I think. Hopefully this is the one I ain't got to do later. So once I knock this out the way, I can get everything else done. All right? Deuces.